All right, I'm Greg, and I'm here with Gramma Keller and Sam Keller, and we're gonna make Grandma's famous sweet rolls. And it's a couple different steps, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's the first step here, Graham?
The first step is we have to have a layer of walnuts, or pecans rather, and syrup on the bottom. Syrup, sugar, butter,
And then we put that at the bottom of the pan.
and then we melt
okay.
that.
Yep. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna turn that over at the end so that
Well,
it'll end up being the
After we
top.
put the rolls and all the rest and bake it, then we turn it over.
Okay, the baking is important.
All right.
So, Graham, what's in here right now?
That's the syrup
Mhm.
and the butter and is the sugar in there yet?
Not yet. So we have a quarter cup of corn syrup, 5 1/3.
3/4 cup.
Yep. Then we're gonna add 3/4 cup of brown sugar.
Graham,
You wanna dump that in, Graham?
Sure.
And we also have 5 1/3 teaspoons of margarine. Right, Graham?
5.5 tablespoons.
5 1/2 tablespoons, excuse me. All right, so we're gonna bring this to a boil.
Yes. After we get is it
And
all
while
now?
we're boiling it, we're gonna put the pecans in the bottom of the pan.
The pan.
Not the pecans.
We put the syrup once it's made in the bottom of the pan and then press the nuts on top.
Press the nuts on top.
Oh.
Otherwise they move around.
All right, great. And we'll be right back
Where's
after
the
the
wood
stuff
stove?
is cooked. Sam, what are we doing here?
Right now, I'm stirring the sugar with the corn syrup with the butter, and I'm making sure that it melts. You have to stir clockwise in slow rotations.
Fair, perfect.
Great.
Hey, we're gonna kick it up a notch.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Bam! And then you go bam!
Bam!
Usually with a seasoning or something like
Yeah.
that.
Bam! With the pecans or whatever. Let this come just barely to a boil.
We're putting the pecans in.
I just burned my finger in the hot syrup.
Aww.
No,
Here,
But look at
not
how.
bad. Not bad.
But look at how nice.
I have to be dramatic. Okay, we're ready to go.
We're back to make the dough, right, Graham?
Right, we're going to make dough now.
Love the dough.
Love the dough.
Love the dough.
And the first step here is to mix 4 ingredients. That's 1/3 cup of margarine, which we've melted. So I'm going to dump that
we
here.
Yes, dump that in. And 1/3 cup of sugar, which is right here.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
dump that in.
We were all prepared.
Really.
And 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Right there. Great job with the stirring, Sam.
Thank you.
And 1/2 cup of boiling water.
Yep, which is
Right.
right here. This is the boiling one.
Okay, that's boiling. Okay.
Yeah.
It's over.
So then the next step, while Sam is stirring those 4 ingredients, the margarine, the sugar, the salt, and the boiling water, is Graham, what are we going to do? We're going to take this Fleischmann's active dry yeast, right?
Right.
And we're going to put that into,
When that's cool enough, we don't want to kill
But we're
it.
gonna
Right,
put it
but we
in
want to
here,
put it in the
right?
water first. Yeah?
is that warm enough?
Yeah, it's warm enough.
Room temperature warm. You
Yeah.
think it's too warm?
No, I think it's okay.
Okay, now we
I
pour.
tried it with my finger.
Great.
Now into the water. And it's warm water that we put it in.
Yeah. Would you like a spoon, Graham?
Yes. Okay.
Make sure you smile at the camera while you're stirring.
Oh, that's fun.
Sam looks like he's having fun.
Stirring is so fun. No, but I'm done.
This is a lot more fun than studying chemistry, isn't it?
That's not saying much, unfortunately.
So how long do you stir that, Graham? Until
Until you can see it's dissolved. We still have a little
there's
Ways to go.
ways to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so it's dissolved in the water.
Okay.
And let's see here. There's also an egg involved, right?
Yes.
So we
That's
beat the egg with a fork. 1
a
egg.
minute.
Okay, great.
And then we're doing the 1 small yeast package in 1/2 cup of warm water. Stir until it's dissolved. And then eventually we're going to add the egg and the dissolved yeast in with the other ingredients.
At the same time.
Is it too hot? I think it's cool now, Graham.
I think so too.
Ooh, delicious.
I'll bet that part wasn't.
All right.
Oh, we're getting there. It doesn't look like rolls yet, but it will.
So the egg goes in now?
Yes, right.
Yeah? Okay, great.
Great job, Sam.
Thank you.
Now, let's see, what else do we need here? Flour.
Flour?
Yep, we're gonna gradually stir in
3 cups of flour.
Okay, great.
It's all measured, right?
Yeah, no, I measured out 3 cups of all-purpose flour. It's white. I'm gonna gradually add it in.
And
as
I'll
Graham's
gradually
stirring.
stir it.
Yeah?
There.
What a helpful team here.
Oh, we're wonderful. These are 2 very, very favorite grandsons. Very.
Hear that, Nate?
Yeah, what's
Suck
that, Nate? How's New Zealand
it.
now?
High five, Sam.
Sorry you're not here, Nate.
Then she would have her 3 favorite grandsons.
That's right.
Yeah.
But we're the 2 favorite grandchildren, right, Graham? Right, Graham?
I dare not come in on that one right now. I would see this with Stacy and Annie and they'd cry.
All right, so you're slowly pouring that in as you stir. Great job stirring, Graham.
Great job pouring, Sam.
Thank you,
I'm gonna zoom in.
bro.
Great job talking, Greg.
He's always been good at that, I guess.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
he inherited it from me.
And then how long do you stir that?
Until all the flour's mixed in well. So you can't see all white flour. Which now I can see the white flour, some of it. I would really like to, at this point, get my hands in there and mix it by hand, but I won't right away. We'll take hand washing first. I think we're
So we'll be
doing
right
okay.
back, and we're gonna roll this dough out into the rolls, right? Roll it into some
Roll
rolls.
in the rolls. That's right.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. Go to judge.
Yeah, I'll judge, yeah.
Great.
Because right now it's a little. What would you say it is, Graham? It's a little wet.
Yes, it's too wet to form into rolls, really, see?
Okay.
And you'll see in a minute, just a minute or so, once we get some more flour in there, how thick it should be.
All right, we're ready now.
I remember getting this recipe many, many years ago when I was a child. I had seen, I'd walk past a bakery every day for school, and I thought, oh, it'd be wonderful because it smells so wonderful, and we couldn't afford to buy any, but I thought that would be wonderful. Maybe I could make some like that. So years later, I married my husband, John, and we went to live with a family by the name of Tone, and Ina made some sweet rolls. Or she made plain rolls, and
Yeah.
I thought, those are so good. I think I will make the layer for the bottom like this, which I came up with, and I'll make sweet rolls. So I did, and our family thinks probably that they've grown up on it, but
And how long have you been making them now, Graham?
it's been close to 60 years.
Awesome.
Yes, close. Okay.
Right, time for some more flour?
Is it time for more flour?
It is definitely time for more flour.
Okay, do you have it on?
Yep.
Okay. There, bam.
Tell me, and Sam, and the camera too, on in Thanksgiving's past, how many of these trays of sticky buns would you make at a time?
With the family coming, probably 3.
3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I pass them out to guests, to other people too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There are people like Miller's next door and Bouchard's and,
Yep.
people that have been good to me all
Mhm.
year.
Would you ever give them out as Christmas gifts too?
Yes, I have. I do.
So, which member of the family eats the most of the sweet rolls?
Oh, let me think. Think about that. I think when he was young, Eric did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
The pig of the family.
But they're always, I remember Greg coming home once and Greg going out to the kitchen and it was Thanksgiving and I had thought, we don't really need sweet rolls for Thanksgiving because there's so much to eat. And Greg came in the other room and he said, Mom, I don't think Grandma made sweet rolls. That was the last time I did that, Greg. I, after that, made sweet rolls every Thanksgiving.
Well, they're my favorite.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. I remember as a little kid, especially Stacy, we always used to pick the pecans off.
Off because you didn't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They always did. And I didn't mind that at all because I like the pecans. There, that's
That
good.
looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So why do you think it's good now, Graham?
Well, it isn't as sticky. It's a little, but, you know, just a little bit, like that much in the bottom now is enough. And we just keep kneading it. That
Yeah.
makes it lighter,
Yeah.
so it rises well.
So how long do we have to let it rise for?
Well, they say until it's about double.
Okay.
So it might take 40 minutes,
Okay.
might even take an hour depending. But the room is warm here. It depends on, you know, that.
So let's take a look at how much is in the bowl now, and then we'll take another look.
Before and after shot.
Yeah, after it rises, after we form it, and then it rises. But because of the yeast in there, it will rise to be double about.
Uh-huh.
So, and at the end, I usually just wrap it around so it's nice and smooth, hopefully, and just let it rise that way, sort of like that.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, and
Then
then
we cover it with usually cover it with a towel so it doesn't get a draft or anything. So it's so and
like
then
that.
put it in a warm place. So I sometimes put it next to a register radiator,
Mhm.
you know, something like that.
My boss, his wife had knee surgery. He had double knee surgery. So I said to him, I said, geez, so Bill, how's your wife? And she goes, he's not bad. She's about this high now.